Welcome to the Collective Minds podcast.
Never fucking had it.
Shut. No way.
Never fucking
No
had it.
way.
Like, Austin, you trying to tell something else right now?
As humans, everybody lives in the same reality. We could all be in the same room together, but we perceive it differently.
All that experience, all that emotions, all the things that happen in that one life is boiled down to what we call instinct. And that's the only thing we can bring over to the next life.
You unbehave, you'll be canceled.
Coincidence? Coincidence? Coincidence. There cannot be three. See, how about that flu? Guys, that new flu that just happened. You guys like that?
No,
I know you
did
had
not.
to have had it by now.
I did not.
It's horrible.
The flu, not a cold, but a flu. So stomach and
Yeah.
all that.
It was
Oh.
a flu.
And not a stomach flu. I mean, it could be, I guess, in a way. It just depends on your side effects. It was a lot like what you would call COVID.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm still kind of recovering. Like there's phlegm just stuck in the back of my throat.
Yeah, you can hear it. I have it too, and it's been 2 weeks since.
Yep.
Paint us a better picture, Jay.
Like I try to get rid of it. I'm like taking vitamin C's. My normal stack. It's still there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking or eating like ginger candy just to dislodge it, but no, it's still there. It's just persistent.
Yeah, really thick and dry, huh?
Yeah, the whole family got sick right before Christmas, right before we were going to leave for our vacation. And I'm like, son of a bee, this is not happening right now. And by the grace of God, I started feeling better right before we flew out. Like, I mean, I was still a little under the weather, but I guess that would have been that cold you must have been talking about, or that flu.
Yeah, they're calling it a flu. Not sure exactly. I don't know. And they're pushing so hard for everyone to get their shots, and they're like, it might work against it, it might not, but yet it changes a lot, and it's wild. I mean, it was up there. I felt like one of the days, maybe 2 of the days, I felt like I got hit by a bus, and then I kept waking up like, nose, throat, everything, hard to breathe, and just had to sit there for like 5 minutes and hack out like dry, thick stuff.
Yep, same here.
Just to breathe. I mean, it was nasty.
Did you get the muscle aches too?
Yeah,
Weird
that's what I was
muscle
saying.
aches?
It felt like I got hit by a
Yeah.
bus. Yeah,
Same
bad.
here.
That was the worst part.
If I were to rate it, it was like double what I experienced with COVID, the original COVID. Like
I got
It
off
felt
real
like
easy.
pneumonia.
with the first of COVID, I got over it in like 3 days. Like I just down like 16 grams of vitamin C throughout the day,
Hmm.
like spread out, right? Not all at once, but and then I was knocked out all day for that first COVID. But this one, I did the same thing, but it just kept going. It just lasts longer. It was more persistent, and it still persists now. I'm still fighting it.
Yeah, I was worried I was gonna have to get antibiotics because it wasn't pneumonia. It was like when I've gotten strep throat before. So my throat didn't really hurt, but like how it starts building up and you get more
Yeah.
and more sick progressively.
Yeah.
And it's like you're a week and a half in, you're like, oh shit. This is either gonna turn for the worse or start getting better. And it started getting better. Yeah, it was sketchy. Kind of scary. Here's a weird thing though. My kids did not get it bad, like as bad as I did. So
Yeah, same with my kids.
there's some coincidences between this thing and the original COVID strain. I only got one. I missed the rest of the strains. I don't know what's going on.
How many times did you get COVID?
I only got that one time in
Yeah, I
the
only got it
very
once.
beginning.
I think I tested positive twice, but that was it.
I never
you know,
took a test.
positive. Yeah. Air
Yeah.
quotes positive.
Yeah. At that time, Nathan, anything was testing positive for COVID. So you never knew. And
You know
then
what?
they would also tell you so they could treat you or, get the extra cash for it. So it didn't matter. I mean, you could have farted on the test and they would have threw a ventilator on your ass. That's what I had.
Well,
That's
you know what?
would've
Just
happened.
I think back to it because I was going through my camera, clearing some space before vacation, putting stuff, uploading stuff. But I got to the time period of 2020 to 2022. And I had so many videos and pictures of me at the airport because that was one of the big testing centers. Thousands of people in line. I mean, I'm talking like a quarter-mile freaking line. Maybe not quite a quarter, maybe a freaking eighth. It was fucking long. And I just remember I had videos of me like taking the mask off and people like yelling, "Put your mask back on!" And I'm like, "We're not even 6 feet apart. Like, look at all these people." And then the line would go up one way and go right back down the other way. You're standing next to each other and then wrap around again. And I'm just like, "We're outside, you idiots!" Like the lunacy of the things that they made us do back then, and how many people felt unsafe because they were, like not standing 6 feet apart. None of it made fucking sense. And then
Yeah.
I got some people that would not make me really like, they just hand me the test and I just like lightly just swab the edge of my nose. And then they started towards the end of it, they started really getting somebody to shove it up in there. And I'm like, there's the graphene oxide or graphene oxide. Is that what it was? Graphene. What the fuck was that shit called that we were all concerned about?
Yeah, the graphene oxide. There's also shit, I just had this on my phone. I'll try to see if I can pull it up, but they've proven now that that's how they're vaccinating people.
Fuck me.
Is from the swabs. Now it's not going to be all of them, obviously. That'd be way too expensive. And obviously they had this stuff prepared before COVID came out. It was all a plan. Just the mere fact of how many shots they did end up with to be able to mass produce that, right? But hearing that it's quite possible that it was also in the test that they shoved up your nose.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's in our air, it's in our water, it's in our food, whatever they want, it's there. And yeah, crazy times. And there's still people getting boosters, man. There's still people getting, they call it their flu shots. I'm going to go get my flu shots because there's only one you're supposed to take, right? Like the regular flu shot, which I don't take that either because that's just as bad. But yeah, there is, my 6 months flu shots. They're COVID shots that they're getting still. Absolutely fucking insane.
Well,
and they still get sick.
Yep, that's right. So what are you guys' thoughts? Did you guys hear about the bioengineered chicken in Campbell's soup and all the bioengineered stuff, the 3D printed meat coming out right now?
I didn't hear about that specifically, but I did hear the CEO, CFO, whatever he was, start saying that it was for stupid poor people and they deserve what they're getting or whatever he said.
Yep. Yeah. Campbell Soup, the main guy, I don't know what his position was, but something like that on video, on camera, talking all sorts of shit about how the meat was basically grown in a lab and that's what they use. And you got to imagine that's what they're using at every other fast food chain as well. So what's stopping them from putting that shit in the food too, like you just said?
Oh, it's definitely happening.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing that they've omitted. Pringles before Pringles wasn't 100% potato chips or made from potatoes. It was some sort of slurry that they shaped into that wavy thing and then sold it as chips.
Mm-hmm. Potato chips, yeah.
Yeah, and those are only delicious because they took they manufactured it from cells from aborted fetuses. That makes like the neurons in your brain snap around when you taste those flavors. You don't actually taste it, but your taste buds and reaction to your brain does.
Sure.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, and then we're so damn addicted to all this shit now. It's like when you get something that's actually normal, you're like, wait a minute, this isn't taste right. This isn't giving me that fix. It tastes different.
Yeah, no shit.
I need
Yeah,
my
like-
aborted fetus cells.
Yeah, like 3D printed chicken that's edible is. It sounds better than that. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but that little mucus thing around that animal's butt that they use for
Vanilla.
vanilla, the flavor
That's
of vanilla.
right. What is
This
that
is
from?
new
Is that
to
a
me.
beavers? It's beavers, isn't it?
Is
Or
it
is
beavers?
it platypus or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanilla extra the artificial vanilla flavoring. Go ahead, Jay. I'll just let you finish. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead, but
Yes.
yeah, it 3D printed chicken is better than that.
Yeah.
Beaver
So
butts.
artificial vanilla is extracted from an
Yeah,
animal's
beaver's butts.
taint. There's a little gland that's down there, and that's where they get the flavor
The first guy that figured this out.
from. He blew the
Right,
whistle,
everyone's-
man.
He's like, just give it a sniff.
Yeah.
Whoever's listening to this is gonna get their minds blown if they never heard of this before.
They're
Because
switching to organic
yeah,
tonight.
I've been always getting the homemade vanilla version of vanilla ice cream because they use the real vanilla beans or seeds, right? Yeah, I try to avoid the artificial vanilla as much as possible.
And it's in
Mm.
fucking everything.
Yeah.
It says we've never had it before because it's too expensive. So you can't buy it on shelves. So it's it's a delicacy.
Yeah.
We're getting the
What is
house
that?
cat spray. Is what we're getting.
Well, speaking of cats, isn't there like a very expensive coffee where they
Yeah.
let cats eat coffee beans and then they
Shit
they
it
shit
out.
out,
Yeah.
and then you use that to make coffee?
Yep. And I guess it tastes like shit, but so does things like I guess wine or most cigars, just certain things. I mean, coffee even kind of tastes like shit sometimes at its natural form, but it's super fancy rich people and their tastes. But yeah,
Boy, does it get me revving.
Mm,
I guess that's why they like eating bugs.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's because they're lizard people, Jay.
You're gonna like it, trust me.
Yeah, no shit. Huh. Really wish I could pull up that article real quick. I'm doubting I'll be able to find it in 30 seconds, though.
So
Um,
while you hunt for that, another thing that I heard about the Venezuela takeover was also because there was massive silver reserves over there in their vaults, and that was part of something that they confiscated, or they are or did confiscate. I guess there was balance sheets that could be referenced that said there was so many billions, or maybe not billions, wouldn't be billions, but there were so many ounces in a vault over there, and as soon as us stepped in, oh my god, the balance sheet reflects something totally different. And because I don't know, I guess China did there on January 1st. China said no more exporting precious metals out of the country unless you have a specific license, which is obviously given to you by the state itself. So every country is pulling precious metals in and not allowing it to flow back out. And US, one of the ways they made sure to, we have what we need is we took it from Venezuela. I'm sure with oil and everything else as well, but yeah, silver was a big one. And if you look, silver is once again up at $85, or it was just a little bit ago, 84, 85.
I thought he was going to mention like all the natural minerals that they have, as yeah, they have silver, but they have a whole bunch of other raw minerals that could help the U.S. in getting back on its feet with manufacturing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm talking about silver that's just been stored in
Yeah,
vaults.
like refined silver, but yeah, there Venezuela, or not even Venezuela, the whole South America is rich with raw material ready for like excavation. And do you guys know that there's a Samsung chip plant here in Texas?
No.
It's pretty big. There was like billions of dollars invested into it, and they are competing against Nvidia for like AI chips. And yeah, there's a big investment there, and of course they'll need like clean rooms and sanitized air because you're working with like on the micro level, right, or atom level at this point for these chips, and they need like a very sterile environment. And what you need to, I guess, to have that type of environment, you need like the raw materials for it to refine and get it into that state, right?
It's definitely about the resources.
There's a bigger agenda, but
Oh yeah, no, for
I'll let
sure
you.
that
Yeah,
too.
I'll let you
But
continue with the whole stuff
because Trump
you were
is
saying.
kind of on that right on that track, the drill baby drill, and we
No,
are seeing the
so
change in silver and gold.
there's a reason why he's going after Greenland, not Colombia. Yeah, well, Colombia, yeah, Cuba, Venezuela, and basically South America at that
Hmm.
point, because Brazil is already like our ally or territory kind of thing, right? No.
Yeah, well, it's
Um,
kind of like Canada, right? Without us, Canada wouldn't exist. They just wouldn't. Just like all these other
mm,
countries, they're kind of feeding
true.
off of it. And if it's not us, it's the other big two, Russia and China.
So the bigger agenda, if you step back, looking at the world map, is if you bring up the UN logo, with the reef and the flat Earth,
Yep.
draw a line between Greenland and Europe and Russia, and then you'll see the bigger picture because it'll be the Western Hemisphere versus the Eurasia continents, and we are, I guess, what is that doctrine? There was a doctrine that was mentioned that Trump is going back to, and he said is a great doctrine. It was basically going back to world powers, separate world powers. So the U.S. is a world power, Russia is a world power, and China will be a world power kind of thing. Europe wasn't really a world power until the UN came in, but now that the UN is just starting to fracture, and you know people are kicking out, or countries are kicking out members, um, they're no longer going to be a power player in this new world that's forming.
This makes sense because if you look at the past, what, 6, 7 years, China's trying to take back land, right? Russia's trying to take back land.
Yeah.
And that's obviously what the US is doing now is we're taking land.